Yo guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Elite Guns on my channel, and in today's episode we're going to be going through and breaking down one of the two elite MORSes, and that is the MORS Doctor. The Doctor is probably one of the most rarest guns and sought after guns in the game for snipers and regular players. And I decided to do it because I did get the Doctor yesterday. I opened up around £20 worth of supply drops, and I got a few good elite guns like the Doctor and the Bear Fist. So I decided, why not, since we've done the Obsidian Steed and the RIP, which are fan favourites, why not do the Doctor? So yeah, we're going to get straight into the episode and just get down to breaking down the stats of the Doctor. So yeah, the first stat of the gun is that obviously the damage output of the MORS is 70. So that means, unlike other Call of Duties where it was basically a guaranteed one-shot kill because the damage was a little bit higher than 70, obviously this is like a 50-50 chance, just over a 50-50 chance of getting a hit marker, which isn't too good if you've looked at past sniper rifles in the game. However, it does have the original 2x multipliers that would apply to the headshots and the torsos, meaning that it is a guaranteed kill if you hit them upper chest or to the head. So if you're accurate with the MORS and you're a good sniper, then you can get away with getting one-shot kills nearly every time. The next stat is the clip size and how the gun is in general, and obviously the clip size of the MORS is 1, meaning that when you shoot one bullet or one shot, you have to reload, but the reload time is very quick, so you can pick up 2 to 3 kills in a feed. Really, you can feed with this gun because, as you can see, it is a quick reload time, and it's obviously a bolt action sniper rifle because of this reload. In other Call of Duty, you would just like cock the gun back, and so the bullet would have flowed back into the chamber, but in this you actually have to put the bullet back in, which still means that it is a bolt action sniper, but it's a different type of bolt action sniper that we've ever seen in Call of Duty before. And then get into the attachments of the gun. The attachments are that you can have the ACOG, the variable zoom, thermal. There are all the sights you can have, as well as iron sights. You can have stock tracker, parabolic microphone, which allows you to see silenced players on the map, as well as ballistic CPU, which reduces sway when you're aiming down the scope of the gun. And my favourite attachments for the MORS would either be thermal sight or variable zoom scope. Ballistic CPU, unlike Black Ops 2, isn't that good because in Black Ops 2 you could have ballistic CPU, and well, in Black Ops 2 you didn't need it to change up the scope of the gun for the DSR because it already had good scope, whereas with the MORS the scope isn't the best, so you need to change up, and you can't put like a variable zoom scope and the CPU on at the same time. You can only put one on, and vice versa when it comes to thermal sight and ballistic CPU. So ballistic CPU isn't as good in this game as it has been in previous Call of Duties. Next we're going to go through the stats of the Doctor, since it is obviously one of the better variations of all the snipers in Advanced Warfare, alongside the likes of the MORS Silver Bullet, which I will get for Prestige in next into Master Prestige 4 or 3 even, so I cannot wait to get my hands on that gun. So yeah, we're going to break down the stats of and just the changes of the Doctor, and the first change is a positive change, and that is a +2 fire rate. And honestly, I don't really know what the fire rate in snipers are for. It just shoots faster. Obviously when you press the trigger, the bullet obviously comes out faster, which is obviously massive for snipers, because it means if you're against a guy that's using maybe a minus fire rate or just a regular fire rate with no change, you're going to get that kill first because of the fire rate being increased. The next is the handling of the gun, and when it comes to snipers, I'm not too fond of stat changes, but I have a good knowledge of them, and obviously I'm guessing handling is +1. Handling would be for like maybe sway of the gun, so maybe when you're scoped in it sways less, or you can move around with it more when you're zoomed in, and I don't know. But That's the plus sides of the gun, and the negative sides of the gun. There's more negatives than there are positives to the Doctor, and the first one is that there's a -1 accuracy, which also may entail when it comes to the sway of the gun. And then finally, the last two stat changes are that there's a -1 damage and a -1 mobility on the Doctor. So yeah guys, if you did like this episode, please leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and peace.